My day in Malta starts with some special sweets and treats. Then I'll be in the kitchen with an award-winning chef preparing a couple of his signature dishes. After that, it's some popular street food and Malta's delicious local specialty, finishing with a beautiful Maltese sunset. I'm Zita. I'm a cook, wine specialist, and author, and I love traveling, especially on luxury cruise ships. I mean, what better way to get somewhere than on a floating hotel at sea, where you unpack once and each day you're someplace new. Cruising only allows for a taste of a place. It's kind of like speed dating. Through the food, drink, and the stories I hear in my short time visiting, I find out what makes that destination special. So let's start our culinary journey on All the Best with Zita Keeley. We're going to Malta, and many people haven't even heard of this island, and it's a beautiful island off of Sicily. I've been to Malta and experienced a good part of their 7,000-year history, learned about their cultures, and now I'm looking forward to discovering their amazing foods. One of the smallest countries in the world, Malta lies in the heart of the Mediterranean, just south of Sicily and north of Africa. It's a year-round destination with hot summers, mild winters, and plenty of sunshine. Malta's UNESCO World Heritage Site has created an amazing mix of cultures and diversity. This diversity has extended to their food, and I'll be spending my day exploring and tasting my way around this beautiful island. It's a lovely spot.
I know, it's lovely. And as you know, I'm going to take you to try some of the best Maltese street foods. But before that, I wanted to stop you here because I know there's a big interest in the Game of Thrones overseas. And there were 10 locations in Malta and Gozo that were used. And this is one of them.
Okay.
We're actually in the cloister of St. Dominic's Church. The Maltese are predominantly Roman Catholic.
Right.
But this cloister and the garden was
Beautiful.
Red Keep Garden in the Game of Thrones.
Boy, I'm sure a lot of people will be very excited.
It's a walking distance into the old capital city of Medina. We'll be going
Beautiful
through
there.
there too.
Yes,
It is.
I love it there.
A large part of Rabat and Medina were once a Roman town because nearly every civilization that existed in the Mediterranean has left traces in Malta. Then when the Arabs came to Malta, who came here from Sicily, they chose the highest point of the Roman town and they built their city Medina. And what was left outside the Roman town they called Rabat.
Okay.
And Medina is a beautiful city. It's a mix of medieval and Baroque because a large part of it was damaged by an earthquake in 1693 and rebuilt in a Baroque style. And today there are less than 300 inhabitants in Medina.
That's fascinating because I think wherever you look, there's history. Another layer, and you don't know what you're going to find. So I am excited about the Maltese food because I know the influences are from all these different cultures.
Maltese, even living here, just love their pastizzi and their hopsbizet. It's good comfort food.
It's good comfort food on a little bit of a stormy day, but that's
It doesn't matter.
It
We
doesn't
still
matter.
enjoy our food and I can still take you around and show you parts of the city.
Right, exactly.
I
That's
hope
what
you'll
love
enjoy
about it
your
here.
day.
Thanks. So this is the sweets that you were telling me
Yes.
about. Oh,
And hi Publius, okay? Kifint?
How are you?
How are you?
Oh my goodness.
He has traditional Maltese sweets. And we have
I see
influences
that.
on our sweets from all over.
Yeah.
Here, you make this yourself, don't you?
That's good. It's like peanut brittle almost.
Yeah.
Oh, it is peanuts. It's like a peanut brittle. Yeah.
These are very traditional village biscuits. And you see it's got icing sugar on top.
Yes.
And if a girl was
pretty.
born,
They
they
change
would
the
color
color.
it pink.
Yeah.
And if it was a boy, it would be blue. Tiftakar?
Very nice. And what are these?
Honey rings. In Maltese, a'a talasel.
Uh-uh.
Asel is honey. and is something, round. Really.
So
You
it's
must
very
try these
interesting.
too.
Everything is made with nuts or honey or fig or dates or
A
all
lot
those
of
Middle
this is
Eastern type of
Sicilian
things.
and also North African influence.
Right,
Huh?
right. So
Remember,
makes sense.
Sicily is
Yeah.
only 90 kilometers from 60 miles from Malta.
I see. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. I like these kinds of sweets because it's not too sugary. It's sweet.
And
I like the
then
carrot.
we have the bones.
The what?
And normally you only find them around
What did you call
November. The traditional almond bones.
Almond bones. What is that?
They're normally made in the shape of a bone. It's a sweet pastry and there's almond paste in
Okay.
between. There's All Souls Day in November. So this is a sweet that's made generally around that
A
period.
little bit ghoulish, but no, but still tastes good.
Yes. And of
I
course
don't
we
know.
use a lot of dates, almond,
I will try.
coconut.
Thank you. I'm getting my fill. You want a little bit of this one?
I'll have a little bit. Why not?
Oh, that has that like marzipan inside.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
And lemon.
Yes.
Lemon. Thank you very much, Publio.
From sweets to savory, I'm thrilled to be heading to the beautiful capital of Valletta, where I'm meeting award-winning chef Jonathan Brincat of Noni Restaurant. Chef Jonathan, I'm so happy to be back in Malta and looking forward to trying your style of food, which I know you have Maltese traditions, but you have your own little twist to everything.
Yes. It's a savory dish. We get a 3-year-old local sheep cheese made here. We do a mousse with it, brick pastry. So, our peaches, bit of dressing on our salad leaves. Put our cannolo,
It's so cute.
hazelnuts. The dressing is quite mild and sweet, so we balance the flavors. And that's our first dish.
Beautiful looking, huh? Second dish is the
Yes, the
nice
hops
piece of
bizzet.
tuna.
Yes.
So this is the one that's a very traditional Maltese. But
Yes, but in Malta, you can find it in almost every
Right.
corner shop. We use fresh tuna. It's a bit cured, a quick seal. Yeah.
I'll get all sides.
So we start building the plate. This is
So
a
what is it?
sun-dried tomato
Oh,
paste.
that's the
We
paste.
put mint through it, basil, some balsamic oil.
Basil. So do you make that yourself?
Yes, everything is done here.
What is that? Just little blanched vegetables?
These are pickled vegetables.
Pickled? Oh, they're pickled.
What you usually get in your hops bizzet. Just need to leave some space for our sourdough.
Oh, there's no way I could ever have it another way after this, I'm sure.
Gonna put some miso dressing on it. Go with our sourdough.
I love this twist of that dish. It's so artistic.
Some local micro herbs.
What is that?
Mizuna. They're grown
Sprout.
almost next to my house.
Oh, nice.
And basil oil.
You know, your dishes are really colorful too. Look at this. Between
Yes.
this and that, yeah?
The
All your
summer.
colors. Oh,
The
your Maltese
Maltese summer.
colors. Cheers, guys. Thank you. I have to tell you, to be back in Malta is really special for me. And I wish I had found you before because being in the kitchen with you with these amazing looking, it's incredible. I
The
know.
colors are beautiful.
Just beautiful. What has been your background for cooking?
I've been cooking since I was 16, 17 years old. Yes. The only thing I knew in my life that I wanted to cook and open my own restaurant.
Wow, that's amazing to have that passion for so long. So did you learn from family or is it something?
Well, I worked abroad for a couple of times. I was in London and Australia.
Oh, I see.
I was seeing what other countries are doing,
Yeah.
and why not do it here? We have quite limited produce, but it's very nice, especially in summer.
So what's so great in Malta is that there's so many influences from so many places. The culture here is incredible. So you've put that all together in these different dishes.
Exactly, like for example, the cannolo, I think it originated in Sicily. The tuna dish, I didn't see it anywhere else, but I think it's the only place we put so much stuff in a whole bun.
Yeah, I mean, because I've had that the traditional way.
Yes.
So I love all your little innovations.
It's like something we get on our way to work. It's very cheap. You find it everywhere in every corner.
It's the colors and the presentation just makes you want to dig in and enjoy it. Definitely. It's brilliant, Jonathan.
And I know that you have a lot to in the kitchen, so we're going to dig into these.
Thank you very much.
While you prepare
Enjoy.
for everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you.
You could
So-
dig in with me because
oh,
this
yes.
is incredible.
This looks lovely.
So this, it's got, he has his preserved peaches in there. Yeah. So this was cool too. This was the local dish you have, but his take on it with real fresh seared tuna. And look how perfect that is. Just grilled on the outside, and
Wonderful.
it's so nice to see these traditions.
Yeah, but that's so wonderful about Jonathan. The basic, the foundation is still the Mediterranean Maltese, and then all these different flavors.
I know, you could see his passion. It comes out in these dishes. Do you like to cook this way too?
Now, I can sometimes cook like big Maltese dishes, but I enjoy experimenting.
Isn't it fun to experiment? I can't wait to see what else is in store for us today.
I'm sure it'll all be good.
I'm sure it'll all be good. With the
Cheers.
Maltese wine that many people don't know about.
And we do have some good wines now.
I know you do, and I'm looking excited. A little rain won't stop us from trying Malta's most popular savory pastries called Pasti at one of the oldest and best spots in Rabat called Crystal Palace, known by locals as Isirkin.
Sirkin has been open since 1948, and it's open 24 hours a day, and it's best known for the pastizi.
Pasti, I've been excited to try
These are
pasti.
wonderful. The three different varieties. The two most popular are these pastizi. As you can see, they're open on the top. These are filled with ricotta, cheese. And then the ones here that are folded are filled with peas, like mushy peas.
Oh, okay.
And they've also started making chicken pastizi. And you know the difference because of the sesame seeds.
Okay, this is nice.
So, and
I like the
traditionally
tea. I
in
feel very
places like
British.
that, you have your tea in a glass.
So you have the British influences again. Some of this pastry is that Middle Eastern or
Sicilian
Italian.
too,
Yeah.
Italian too. And this is probably Malta's most popular street food. Any town or village you go, you'll find a little shop. And most of them won't have a place where you can sit down, but you'll go and buy your pastizi and then walk around the street and walk around the yard.
Well, I heard someone say finger licking goods.
And then I'll open this for you too.
So they really are mushy peas, very British. I tell you, the Maltese really like their pastries, don't they?
This is a snack, or even if sometimes somebody drops by home at tea time and you send the children off, they go buy me half a dozen pastizi or a dozen pastizi.
And the tea is a nice little touch.
I've also asked them with our tea to bring us skinny.
Your local Coca-Cola.
Yes, it is.
You have to do the traditions.
It is made with orange. and
Yeah, so like a bitter orange. Like it. I just loved these flaky, crispy treats. Okay, looks like we're making an unexpected stop now.
I know I promised we were on our way to Dina, but we have to make one more stop.
Okay.
This is Luca.
Hi,
Kifin
Luca.
Luca,
How are
right?
you?
You've got to try our Maltese hops bizet. That is bread with oil.
Yes.
The most typical one is ton. Ton is tuna. This is the bread that they use. We have excellent bread in Malta.
I know that already.
There's this bread, very flat, which is called ftira. And this is generally the bread we use for our Maltese sandwich. So let's see.
She keeps on feeding me.
But you know, once you're here,
I know.
and I keep thinking of
All the specialties that you have,
yes.
which is incredible.
So you'll start off, I think, with the oil. So you'll get your oil on it.
I know, your olive oil is so good. Some pepper.
And then we normally have a layer of tomato paste. I remember when I was young, when we used to go to the beach on a hot summer day, we'd prepare our lunchbox with actually the bread. Once we got there, you'd get a saucer at the beach, and you put your
Right.
oil in the saucer and the pepper and the salt. You'd cut your bread, you dip it in the oil, cut a beautiful fresh Maltese tomato on your bread.
That's what's so
You used to
good.
eat it like that. And the tuna.
That's tuna in oil then,
Yes, yes. Shall we have some
Capers.
Do you want to try the Maltese cheese with it, the jbena? This is the one with chili and different herbs.
Sheep cheese. That sounds wonderful. I mean, if that's tradition, yes. Okay.
It's one of the things you can add on
Right.
to it. Yeah, we'll have some sun-dried tomatoes.
And then you put usually basil or
Yes,
but we
put
have
some
a-
mint. It's in a meal, isn't it?
It is. So the cheeses here are generally sheep milk, I take it. Is that
Yes. And this cheese is it's called jbena.
Spain?
It's dried. When it's fresh, it's soft. And it's wonderful in a plate of minestra soup.
All right.
When it's still hot and it's semi-melts
Semi-melts,
inside.
but stays gooey.
Yes.
It's a masterpiece.
So you can close it now. I think we're ready.
Looks great.
Right. Do you want him to cut it again, or can you manage that?
No, I think I can manage this.
All right. And go on.
I love it because the bread is it's still so fresh, the bread.
Just to take a bite, and you're not sure, and then you get all the different flavors, and they all come together.
Yes, the olive oil really stands out in that. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look at that. That is some amazing sandwich. Wanting to make sure I don't leave without having Malta's national dish, Mariella takes me to the cliffs of Dingley. What a beautiful spot this is, with great views surrounding me as I get to eat my rabbit. All right, well, I think this is going to be the final Maltese dish for me today. You've given me pretty much everything, I think.
Now we've done some of the best today.
Cheers, cheers. Ching ching.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
And it's good that we end with rabbit, which is our national dish.
Wow.
So I hope you
The size of
enjoy
these
this too.
peas. Well, I think I will. I have enjoyed everything so far. Everything has been so passionately made, and all the different cultures that come through with all the foods.
And I think being an island in the Mediterranean, hospitality has always been very important. And a lot of time this is shown with food. Like when I was home, if there were 3 people or 4 people for dinner, you'd never just cook for 4. There had to be more, just in case someone, stopped by or needed more.
That's such a beautiful thing. That's the way I love cooking anyway. So this looks amazing and smells even better, which is why we have our red wine. People don't know about Maltese wines very much.
We do have some excellent wines. We've been producing wines probably since Phoenician times. What people don't know is that there are 2 grapes that are endemic to the island.
That's
the
pretty
Girgantine and the Gelosa. And for a long time they were only used to make table wines. So we have excellent Chardonnay. We have,
Sure, you
good
get very
Cabernet.
good sunshine here. And you get very ripe grapes and ripe fruits.
That's the Mediterranean.
Well,
thing,
it's beautiful. The rabbit is absolutely delicious. We braised it with wine, and the flavor's coming through. It's so tender too.
And a lot of times it's slow cooked, and they marinate it in wine, bay leaf, and onions.
To come to this place on the cliffs like this in the hills, because it's not a dish that you can make at home on a regular basis. You need a lot of time to prepare something like this. So it's good that they still have restaurants that will do
They
it
do.
for you. It's great. What a great day, Mariella. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed
Beautiful.
showing you.
I've been here before, and it's just so nice to see it from a different perspective and your local perspective. So thank you so much. Cheers.
It's been my
Cheers.
pleasure.
Rama.
Or as the Maltese say, saha, which
Saha?
means good health.
Good health. That's even better.
Saha.
So coming to Malta again was an experience that I was really looking forward to, because I really wanted to try all the different flavors that they have. And today was a day where I started with sweets and then went to savory and finished with this rustic stew of rabbit, and got everything all in different lovely places. To me, Malta is a small island, but it's full of big flavors. So stay tuned as we sail away on my next culinary journey on All the Best with Zita Keeley.